guys, what's up? It's Amy. Thanks for watching today. I am not feeling that great, despite the eye look. That was kind of part of me trying to feel better. Makeup does that for me, so I just decided to try it out. A more challenging look than what I usually wear, and it did help me feel a little bit better. But anyway, I'm just going to do a tag video today, and it's going to be the perfect palette tag, which is like 4 years old, but yeah, I just thought it would be fun to do. So it's just 10 questions, and I will be talking about the palettes and why I chose them. So let's just get into it. The first one is best packaging, and that would have been Naked Smoky, but I sold it, and I regret it every day. I wish I still had it, but not to use, but just for the packaging, because it's just so great. But I actually went through a few of them. I had like a top 4 for packaging, and I finally settled on the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. I just think this like starburst pattern is so pretty. I love how it's raised. It has a nice magnetic closure. It's not too thick. I just like that it's a square and different than other palettes. It's just really, really gorgeous, and it's also rose gold, which I absolutely adore. So yeah, this is definitely the best packaging. The next one is the best color payoff, and I wanted to do something different, but I just couldn't. I had to be real about it, and I came up with the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just ridiculous. It's a dream. The colors, the way they, oh my gosh, they're unreal. I mean, I'm sure y'all have seen swatches before, but that's just a few of these colors. They're amazing. Absolutely gorgeous colors. So, and you barely have to tap your brush into the palette to get the color. And I mean, I'm trying to like wipe it off right now. My fingers are stained. That's just how much pigmentation there is in that palette. So nothing else was able to beat it, even out of like 60 palettes. Like I couldn't do it. I had to go with that one. So that's that. The most versatile, I had to go with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Simply because it is the most versatile. I mean, it doesn't have every color in it. It's not like some of the BH Cosmetics palettes, but it has all of this in there. And I mean, what else could you ask for? There's yellows, blues, you know, oranges, pinks, sort of reds, browns, blacks, like creams, whites. There's just everything. So, I don't know. I mean, the only thing it doesn't have is like a pop of hot pink or, you know, a true red or, but I mean, this blue and this purple, those are just amazing colors. This green. So, yeah, I definitely had to go with this palette just because nothing else compares whatsoever. Best for traveling. Now, this isn't one that I've traveled with, but it will be because it just flat out is the best for traveling. Like, I saw it today when I was going through my palettes, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty amazing. I didn't think it was. And it is the Tarte Miracles of the Amazon. This is the outside packaging. And inside, you get a blush, This is like a true highlight here. So you could use this for your face. You could use that for your cheeks, obviously, because it's a blush, but you could also use it as an eyeshadow. You could do a purple and pink look. You could do a pink and a brown look. You could do a purple and a brown look. You could just do a neutral look. You can do, basically all you have to do is bring a bronzer with you and you have your whole face. So it's amazing for traveling. So I will be taking it the next place I go, which was supposed to be New Orleans like in a week, but with Mike's knee, we're not going anywhere. So I don't know when I'll next be able to go somewhere, probably in May sometime. But I hate these little things, but I have to keep it because it has the names on it. So anyway, there's that one. Biggest regret. As far as ones that I've purchased myself, it has to be one of these e.l.f. ones, and it is the Nude Rose Gold. It is gorgeous. These colors are amazing, but it just leaves you with a soft romantic look. Like the pigmentation, like, I mean, even this isn't that dark. So, you know, this isn't that dark. These you can foil and make them look really pretty, but it still is a soft romantic look. And I have other palettes that do that. And this just, I don't know, I had to use it for, I had to use it for a challenge recently, and it just, I mean, it was a really pretty look, and a lot of people liked it, but it wasn't what I was going for at all. So this one was my biggest disappointment, so I'd have to say it's my biggest regret. But since it was only $10, I don't regret it all that much. The next one is the best color names. And I had a palette that had names that were like references to like 60s and 70s songs, and I cannot for the life of me figure out which palette it was. So I had to go for the next best thing, and that is the Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani palette, which this was a runner-up for best packaging because it's just, I don't know, it's so awesome, so pretty. But has this giant mirror, and it says magic's in the makeup right there, upside down of course, but that's a line from one of their songs. But these colors, you have blonde, which it's because Gwen is blonde. Bathwater is one of their songs. Steady is from Rocksteady, one of their albums. Punk is what she started out doing. Baby is all about Lamb. Love Angel music, baby. Yeah. Anaheim's where she grew up. Zone comes from Dangerous Zone, which is the song. Serious is also a song. Pop is the music that she does now. 1987 is when the band was put together. So I just think, you know, I like when things are personal like that instead of just like the rock palette, the pro palettes where it's just like black, gray, white. You know, I mean, which those are, I mean, I guess they're great shade names because they're telling you exactly what they are. But when something, you know, really goes into it and really means something, I think that's pretty cool. So I chose that for the best shade names, best color names. Okay, least used is this Makeup Geek palette. And it did come as a palette. It didn't come in this palette, but it came as a palette. And it is the Autumn Glow palette. And I don't know why I don't use it because it's just so gorgeous. This, I think, is in my palettes I neglect video. and I shouldn't be neglecting it. I should be wearing it, whether it's fall or not. It's just so stinking gorgeous. So anyway, I'm going to try really hard to use this more. But as of right now, it pretty much is my least used palette. Part of it might be because of where I put it, you know, where it's stored, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't use it. Like, the colors are just phenomenal. If I can get it on my finger, these are moving around here. Like those three colors right there, those are so pretty. I mean, look at that gold. And then this orange is a matte, so for it to be that colorful as a matte, it's just so pretty, and I need to use it. I really do. Oh, and my shirt, I don't know if anyone even cares what it says, but it says, "I'm so freaking cold," because it is like, I don't know. It's actually warm right now. It's like probably 18 degrees with a wind chill of 3. So it feels like 3 degrees outside. So that's actually kind of warm for where I live. It's in Indiana. So yeah. I'm always freezing though. Like even in the summer, I swear I'm always freezing. So I love the sweatshirt. Okay. We only have 3 palettes left. And the most used one, if you've watched any of my other videos, probably is not going to be a surprise. It is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Because I can just do my go-to look with it. And I just usually use these shades, and then one of this shimmer shade, I use these pinks. Those are the main colors that I use. I use these in my crease, these really more as a transition, and then these are my crease, and then those on my lid. So it's just kind of my go-to palette, so that's why it's my most used one. And I still just can never get over how good it smells. Alright, my most loved palette. This one is the most loved because Mike got it for me, and it was just the way he presented it to me, and I was not expecting it. I mean, he went into Sephora and just got it on his own and brought it home and just surprised me. It was so cool. And this also is a palette that I neglect, unfortunately, but I still love it like the most out of all of my palettes, and that is Alice Through the Looking Glass. I just love every stinking thing about it. The packaging, I mean, this was, of course, a runner-up for the packaging, too, but I didn't want to double up anything, and this was my most loved, so it couldn't be, you know, the best packaging. But it just has all these gorgeous colors in it, and I could easily do neutral looks just like I do with the Sweet Peach palette. I just don't do it. I don't know why. Again, it's probably placement. It's where I store it. But, yeah, it's just, I love this thing so much. Like, I could never, ever get rid of it. Even in, like, 50 years when it's disgusting. Like, I will probably still own it. So, that leaves us with the Desert Island palette. And this one was also a runner-up for packaging. But the reason I chose this palette that I'm going to show you is because it's pretty versatile, but it just reminds me of, I guess, looks that you would have on a desert island. You're not going to do like something like what I have on today or, you know, whatever. You're just going to do something basic. probably, because you're going to be in the sun, you're going to have a great tan, you're going to look good no matter what. You'll probably look good without any eyeshadow. So it is the Manny MUA and Makeup Geek palette. And I kind of hate mentioning it because it's limited edition and it's gone now, but it just has the best colors in it. Like, I put that as a transition, and then I'll put that in my crease, and then this one in my outer V, and I have a look right there. And then this, you know, or this is a brow bone color, or kind of, actually I like to mix these two. This is gorgeous. It is, I don't know what the heck these colors are. They confuse me so much. Okay, if this one's Cosmopolitan, this one is Luna. So this is one that Manny came up with on his own. I think Cosmopolitan already existed, but this is that great blue brown that's in the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild, and Urban Decay has Lounge, and MAC has the blue brown pigment. So I mean, you can do like more fun looks. This blends out to a gorgeous color, but it's basic. It just reminds me of what would look good on somebody with a tan, I guess. That's my main reason for choosing it for the desert island. I don't know. I just think it has everything that you need, but not too much. Like the Jaclyn Hill palette would be too much, in my opinion. But that's just me. That's just what I think. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. And I guess I will see you guys in my next video. And I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. Bye. Peace out.